They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. If you're listening on the audio platform, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, if you're using the repugnant SoundCloud, leave a comment, leave a review. Let me know what you're liking. Let me know what you're not liking. If there's a certain guest you're like, oh man, this person was dope, let me know. Drop a comment. It's free to show love. Like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. But if you want to leave a monetary donation, if you want to buy some merch, head on over to the website, allrawk.com, ALLRAWK.com. Now today I got a special guest across from me. Somebody from, are you from South Ogden?
Yeah. I'm from the O, yeah.
Okay, from Ogden.
Yeah, just from the O in general. Yeah, I'll be all West O mainly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The title is Keep Shit Player.
Keep Shit Player. Yep.
Dino.
Yep.
In the building.
Yep. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, man. When I heard about you when Show Live TV,
yep.
Yeah, when they told me about you, I was like, well,
Dino.
Well, who's this Dino guy?
Yeah.
Who's this guy I haven't heard about? Obviously, Ogden City, there's always been a stigma with Ogden and Salt Lake. There's always been a stigma.
Yeah, I put on for the lake though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't mess with Ogden really. I'm out here.
We'll
you know
take
what I'm saying? Way better out here. Way better out here.
We'll take it
for sure. Yeah.
We will take it. I would like to start with what is or who is Keep Shit Player or KSP Dino?
You know what I'm saying? He makes music and he keeps shit player. That's really all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? Just a young fly, youngin' out here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a bag on my own, trying to make it out. There's not a lot of artists in Salt Lake City that make it past Salt Lake City. You know what I mean? And right now, for how young I am, I'm already doing that. I think it's going for sure go somewhere.
Where did this? Are you a only child?
Nah, I got. Let's see.
Oh man,
I was adopted. So
okay.
So I was adopted by my grandparents when I was like 2. So they had kids and then they adopted all my mama's kids.
Yeah,
so
I heard that.
In 6 siblings. Yeah,
I heard that in the struggle.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man. When I was doing my dive into your music, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the struggle? The title of the song?
Struggle Real.
Struggle Real.
Yeah.
It's a short, sweet song, but you're unpacking a lot.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, your grandmother, your grandparents took you. Mom was addicted to pills.
Yeah.
Was mom never in your life?
No, I didn't meet my mom until I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you pretty much at birth, your grandparents take all 6 of your siblings?
3. So I had first I was the firstborn. I'm the oldest. So they took me right away, and then I had 2 little sisters after that they took. My mama had 2 little sisters after that.
How old are you right now? You don't want to say that?
Nah, but
okay,
I'm young though. I'm young. I'll tell you I'm young. I'm for sure young. I'll let you know though. I'm young.
Okay.
Depending on who watching, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So grew up with your grandparents. How was that? How was it growing up with your grandparents?
It was cool, out there in Ogden. I was just never home, really. I love my grandparents, but I don't think we were ever on the same page with anything, because they were, they're a little different generation. They didn't understand everything that I was going through, and they just thought I could just be, a model person or a model student in everything I did. But I struggled. I really did. I struggled through school. I struggled making friends. So I was just always outside, getting in trouble, getting in fights, and they didn't know what to do with me, really.
What made you gravitate to the streets? If you got grandparents that are trying to help you and whatnot, I guess help you.
Yeah.
But maybe you need some different type of help. What made you gravitate to the streets, and did you find love in the streets?
I did. So I knew that my pops was in prison, in and out of prison. I never knew who his name, what he looked like, never knew who he was. I just knew he was always getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying, doing the street shit. And I think that's what made me, like, first be curious about it. Like, how'd he go to prison? What was he doing? I was asking all these questions to my grandparents they didn't want to answer, you know? And they don't want to answer my questions. So I'm, like, looking at all these, you know what I'm saying, looking at all these homies at school that are also on the same timing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these are the kids that accept me and their friend group. I'm going to rock with them, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's where I fell in love with being outside and just getting in trouble. Just felt good as a kid because, I don't know, it was like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? There's just like that feeling where it's just like you want to figure out what the world is like, the real world. You don't want to just keep doing what everyone's telling you to do. And that's, I think, where we're at.
Do you think it would have changed your situation with getting involved in the streets if your grandparents were honest with you about this is who your parents were, this is the things that they did and who they are?
Yeah, I mean, we could say that, but I don't know. You know, I don't know for sure.
You know, in society, sometimes you think, hey, if we give this kid a different life, they won't resort to what they're trying to escape from. Yeah. But in your case, it was totally different. You end up still gravitating to the streets.
Yeah, for sure.
When you first talked to mom, you said you're 16 when you first talked to your biological mother. Yeah. Is it your grandparents? Is it her parents?
Yeah, it's her mom and her stepdad.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. When you first talked to mom, how did that happen?
So my parents told me her name. I know my mom's name, but I didn't know my dad's name. So I'm like, one day I got super curious, bro. I was getting in a lot of trouble at home, and I was just like, I'm gonna try and find my mom. So I just looked up her name on everything, and I found a picture of her on the internet, and it like showed her Instagram and stuff. She was like doing hair at hair school and stuff. I was like, oh, cool, this looked like my mom. Clicked on it, she looked just like me. I'm like, this is my mom. So I messaged her, and she messaged right back. She was like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting forever for you to text me. So
she was waiting on you.
She was always trying to find me, but you know, it was that she was getting into some stuff that my parents just didn't want to accept her back into their life at the time. Yeah. And they just didn't want to accept that she was doing good now. She's doing great now. She's been sober 6 years. She's doing great.
Hey, congrats to her.
Sure. So
we hold a lot of similarities there. My mom was an addict too. Mm-hmm. My pops was too. My pops decided to change his life. And when you're dealing with drugs, when you're dealing with things that alter who you are as a person, there's a lot of things you can't get back, which is time. Yeah. Which is people's image of you. Yep. How important is that for you going forward? How do you treat yourself and your image and who you represent as Dino?
I carry myself high, man. I know what I come from, and I know that I've taken the chances, you know what I'm saying, and to get to do what I'm doing today and to get where I am. So I hold myself high, you know what I mean? So
does it make you? Is your biological father? Is he still locked up?
No, he's not. He's not locked up. He's not locked up.
Have you had a conversation with him?
Yeah. Yep.
How did that go?
Good. You know, it's good. It's hard to have like a. I love my pops. I love everybody who I call dad. I call both of them dad. I call all my mom's mom. I love all of them. You know, they all bring something to the table equally. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not going to say like it's all perfect with them. You know, I don't see him often. I talk to him whenever I can, though, for sure. You know, so you know it's just what come with it. He's on his own stuff. I'm on my own stuff. He supports my music. He supports everything I do. He loves me. I love him. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. What was your introduction to music, to hip hop?
Like, who was the first person to put me on?
Well, not even that. Like, what was your inspiration? You know, what was the inspiration to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try to get into this music thing. I like what I think I can do this.
Yeah. So, living in Ogden, obviously the hip hop scene is pretty big out there. Like, everybody listens to some rap out there, you know. So I'm always hearing it, always listening to these. I always listen to underground artists too, me and my homies. So I was always listening to, you know what I'm saying, the EBKs before they was even popping. You know what I'm saying? We was on that wave. So I was like, these people are talented and they're not getting the right amount of views they deserve. And I could get a hold of these people on Instagram. I could make songs with these people. I could do the networking. I could do all of this. I can make songs. I could rap. I already knew I could rap. I was freestyling for a while, you know.
Where? When did you start freestyling?
At school lunch table, brother. You know how that go.
Hey, you know what's funny? Dog, it don't matter what the generation is.
Oh, God.
Everybody is at the lunchroom table.
Yeah, on God.
Spitting shit they ain't living.
For real.
Woke up and got in my Bugatti and I was right.
No, you didn't, bro. Your mama took you here, bro.
You ain't even got no license.
Oh, God, bro. I seen you standing at the bus stop, bro.
Yeah, you were riding 24s, really. That's funny. That's cool that no matter what, in this music thing, in this hip-hop thing, it always starts there.
Let me turn my phone on silent.
Oh, man, look at him.
Look at me, man.
Unprofessional. Showed up on time, though.
Yeah, I did. Right on time, actually.
So
a second early.
Lunchroom table.
Yep.
You're banging beats with the friends and whatnot. Do you start music with your friends?
Nah. So I started music on my own because I fell out with everybody that I messed with, man. Like, I just, at one point in my life, I felt like the world was against me. You know what I'm saying? I cut everybody off. And that's when I really took music serious. So let me just tell you. So basically, 9th, 10th grade, summer, one of them, I think 9th grade going into 10th grade summer. Kicking it with the homies, you know what I'm saying, supposedly. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff goes off, I end up getting shot. And I got shot in the back of the head, came outside of my face. I was out the hospital the next day, and I was just looking at the whole situation, and I'm thinking, who really got me? And I'm thinking, nobody really got me. So I'm like, I'm going to do this on my own. I already had one song. It was unreleased, and that's like around the time I think I dropped it on SoundCloud, and it did some numbers. So then I put it on all platforms. And then that's when I started really hitting studios, and I moved to Salt Lake, started taking music a little serious. But it wasn't for like another year where I actually started doing what I'm doing now.
I think you're really talented, man.
I appreciate it.
You know, oftentimes old heads like me, they're like, man, these guys, they're rapping, and I see it now. Like, I'm turning into the old head that was
me too,
ragging
bro.
on us.
I don't like it either. I don't like the mumble rap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, man, in the struggle song, man, you're painting a picture of what you were going through and of not being able to trust people.
Yeah. And
about, you know, having some type of loyalty to certain things in that situation. Now, the day you got shot, what were you doing? And don't overshare.
We're just on high shit. You know how it goes when you're young and you're just outside. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If you getting into the things I was getting into, just literally just being bad, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? There's other bad kids. They got more bad things to use against you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always gonna be somebody else that's better than you or that wants to be better than you, and they're gonna show you they want to be better than you. Mm-hmm. That's how it go. So
when you got shot, did you know you got shot?
Oh yeah,
you felt it right
away. Yeah, for sure.
What's going on through your head when you, other than the bullet? Sorry.
No, you good. That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, honestly, bro, it was like, it felt good, bro.
Whoa. It felt good to get shot in the head?
Yes, bro, in the head specifically. I ain't gonna lie, because
you didn't even see it coming.
Nah. So, as soon as I turn around, you know what I'm saying, and I just hear it, ding, just like that. And then it's just like, I was walking, and I was like, turn around, walk. And then you just hear ding, and then I'm just like still walking, but I'm like trying to keep myself up. I'm like, I just got shot. And then I just fall on the floor. And now I'm laying there on the floor, and I'm like going in and out of like awakeness. And I'm just like, consciousness, I should say. Let me not be dumb on this podcast. Going in and out of consciousness, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, this is what it's like. to die. Like, I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It felt good though. I didn't feel nothing. I couldn't feel nothing in my body. Everything, I was just in shock, really. Everything was kind of spinning. It felt like I was just floating in the air doing backflips. I could hear everything around me. I could hear the yelling, the more gunshots. I could hear the police sirens. I could hear all that, but I couldn't feel nothing, couldn't really see nothing. It felt peaceful, bro. It really did. But thanks for I think the immediate response that I got from the police and them. You know what I'm saying? So
it kept you alive.
Kept me alive, yep. I believe I was dead for like 24 seconds or something.
Heart
like
stop.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get shot. Were you by yourself?
Yeah.
You were by yourself, and then you get shot. I'm assuming people called emergency response. They show up.
I called.
You called.
Yeah.
So you're shot in the head, and you're like, yo, I just
said,
got
hey,
shot.
Siri, call 911. And then I couldn't see nothing or feel nothing, but I heard the ringing. I heard the so. And then 911, what's your emergency? And I could hear it. It was like super quiet, and I couldn't really talk either. My whole mouth was like hanging off my face. I was like, I just got shot. Like, where are you at? You know, that was it. I couldn't say nothing else. I just got shot. That's all I could say. And then the police were there real quick. So
wow.
Yeah.
So are you out of consciousness all throughout between when you got shot, they show up, and when you get to the hospital, are you in and out of consciousness?
Yeah. So like as soon as I got shot and then I'm laying on the curb, that's when I'm like in and out, you know what I'm saying? But I say the whole time I was outdoors on the curb, I think I like my mind knew that I had to stay awake or something, some sort of keep my body going, you know?
Yeah.
So once the police were there and I could hear them saying, you know, got a male gunshot wound to the head, blah, 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 we need this, blah, blah, blah. And then I start feeling them cutting my clothes off, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to be good. That's when I felt like I'm getting tired, you know? I'm getting tired. They're like, you got to stay awake. I'm getting tired, though. And that's when everything was gone, man. And then that's when I was in the
Get up on the mic, brother.
And then that's when I was in the ambulance. And that's when I seen all the lights. I was like, I got up and they're like, you got to sit down. And they're like, he's breathing. They're cutting my clothes off still. I'm in the ambulance. That's when I think I was like alive. And I was like, oh shit. Like that's when everything started coming in. That's the pain.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That's when everything started kicking in. I was in the ambulance almost to the hospital. Yeah.
Looking at your face, pause. It don't like everything looks fine. It don't even look like.
Just right there is where the bullet came out.
Oh man.
And then it went in the back of my head.
Must have been a low caliber.
Yeah, probably. They never told me what it was. They said it's probably a 22 to a 9mm.
Yeah.
So
they take you to McCady?
Nah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I went to
So you were McCady. You go into surgery.
No surgery. Bullet went right through my head, in and out. There was no need for no surgery.
Any damage to the brain?
No, it cracked my skull and ricocheted off my skull, and it wrapped around my skin.
You truly are hard headed.
Yeah, for real. I'm hard headed.
Damn,
for sure. Yeah.
So no surgery. You're in there for a day.
Yeah, one night.
Do you remember the first time when I'm assuming your grandparents show up? Who's the first person that shows up?
Yeah, my grandparents.
What are they saying?
They were in tears before they came in the door. But once they seen me, they were like, they knew I was okay. You know, I was like, I'm okay. I'm all right. But I think they really wanted to know what happened. Everybody wanted to know what happened. I didn't know what happened. I couldn't tell them what happened.
Yeah.
I had no clue what just happened. All I knew is I just got shot, man. And I was like, this is it. And then they were just really worried about me. Like, they were worried about like retaliation, me trying to retaliate. That's what they were worried about. They were trying to keep the police like to monitor me for like and all this, like just stuff like that. Taking my phone, the police took my phone, all that. I wasn't trying to deal with that. I said, took to Salt Lake. That's where I met my real mom. Yeah.
So is that done? Is this I shouldn't say is this done. Are you Are the police still asking you questions about what's going on?
I never talked to no police, and they ain't talked to me. They ain't said nothing to me about it.
So you heal up.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to Salt Lake. You're healing up. At what point does this change you? Do you have anxiety from this?
Yeah.
How has this damaged you mentally?
I just feel like I can't trust nobody, bro. You know, I just feel like it's a lot easier to shoot somebody than it is to fight somebody. I'll tell you that. And what I've noticed nowadays is people will rather shoot somebody than fight somebody because it's a lot easier. So
I feel like that's Ogden. Ogden be
So?
shooting. We fight out here.
I don't know. I don't know. I've seen a fair share of shootings out here too.
I mean, it's Utah. Everybody got a gun.
Yeah, everybody got a gun. It's easy to get one.
Yeah.
So,
show up, get an ID, pass a background check, and you good.
You good. That's all you need. So
mentally, you feel like you can't trust nobody.
Yeah, for a long time, I'll tell you, for like probably the whole year after that, I was just moving crazy weird. I was like, didn't have no homies. You know what I'm saying? Just I moved to the neck. I was in Salt Lake City by myself. Just moved here. You know what I'm saying? I was going to Cottonwood High School.
Hey, Seawood.
Yep.
I graduated from there.
Oh, yep. There
Class
you go.
of 07. Let's go.
They kicked me out of there. But nah, I was going there. You know what I'm saying? I was just. It was a new world out here in Salt Lake, though. I'll tell you that. It's crazy out here compared to Ogden. Way bigger, a lot more going on, a lot more to do, a lot more women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but
there's a lot of opportunity. I mean, it's 2024. There's a lot of opportunity for musicians in general.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Salt Lake move was good for you?
Yeah, for sure, 1,000%. I don't think. Respect to all my Ogden rappers. I love all my Ogden rappers, but I feel like there's a reason why they're not getting the reach they deserve, you know? It's just they're not in an environment where they can produce that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean by that type of stuff?
So like that, where is there to shoot a music video in Ogden? Who's gonna shoot your music video in Ogden? Where's there
shoot it yourself? You got a 4K camera. You got a 4K camera in your pocket right now.
It's not gonna touch no views if it's not professionally looking though. If you ain't got that, if you don't know how to edit, the video,
learn that shit.
You gotta, learn that shit. It take a lot. It take the work, bro. It do take the work. If you can put in the work, you gonna make it wherever you from.
Yeah.
But a lot of people aren't trying to put in all that work, you know.
Well, then they don't want it.
And they don't want it enough. That's another reason too. A lot of people out there, I've noticed, they don't want it enough. They go into the booth and they make 5 songs that were mid, and then they shoot a vid off their phone and they post it. And they're getting the views from their homies, but it's not professional work because they're not putting in their work to learn that shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's all it takes, really. So, for sure.
So, I want to jump back to the mental of you as an artist and as somebody that just got shot. You said for a full year you were moving different. Mm-hmm. Did you fall into depression at all?
Yeah, I did, for sure. I felt like there was nowhere else to go from here. I felt like I felt like I didn't have no homies. I couldn't trust nobody. I'm in a brand new city. I'm trying to make music. I'm just depressed. I was for sure depressed. I didn't want to go to school no more. I wanted to drop out of school and work full time. My mom did not let that happen. She wants me, you know what I'm saying, graduating school, doing everything right, you know. And it was depressing. I was like, I'm doing all of this. I'm going to work too, part-time. I'm working a part-time job, going to school, making music, and worried about people trying to kill me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was just depressed, man. I was like, what the hell is this life, man? This is it. This is what you know what I'm saying? But these are the choices I made. And these are the consequences that come with the choices I made, you know? So
you said in your song, you know, I chose to get into the gang, but I didn't chose to get shot in the face.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you want to still live the street life?
I say I don't think anybody should want to live the street life. for sure I did it first. I wanted to. I was like, this is fun, you know? Because you young and you feel invincible, honestly. You feel like nobody's going to touch you. Nothing. I'm with my homies. Nothing's going to happen. But when you get older, bro, you realize that there's a lot of people that are in the streets and they have nothing else going for them at all. That's all that they have is the streets. And they're gonna crash out over their name, over you putting their name in something. So it's like, you got to think about it. Yeah, the streets is where I've gotten my love from. This is what I'm putting on for. But do the streets, do the streets love me? When I'm in the streets and I'm walking around and I'm rapping in the streets, you think everybody gonna fuck with me in the streets? No, there's still gonna be people that know who I am and they're not gonna mess with somebody I mess with. So honestly, it's never worth it to just be gang banging. It's never worth it. It's never just something fun that you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's some people they in it for revenge. Some people they in it because they need some sort. They don't play no sports. They want to have a brotherhood somehow, but they don't know how to find that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different reasons to join a gang, but I don't think it's ever the best option or a smart option or something that you should want to do. So no, I don't want to be in the streets.
Well, I think that, I mean, you have a huge opportunity right now with your music.
Yeah.
I think that whatever you want to do, I mean, you're a man, you're going to do what you do. But I would hate to see a good talent go wasted.
Yeah, for sure.
And you got a story to tell. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. I don't waste my time on that little street shit no more, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I do have a lot bigger things going for myself.
You said in Digging Graves, which is your latest single you just released.
Yes.
Go stream that up. Great song. Hope you slide for me because I slid hella times for you. Is there loyalty in the street?
No. No. Not in the streets. You can have loyalty between you and your brother. You can have loyalty between you and your co-defendant. But in the streets, there's no love, bro. There's no loyalty. Anybody could snake you out if they feel that they deserve it more than you, bro. That's all it takes for somebody to take your life. You know what I'm saying? Envy's a real thing, bro. Envy's a real thing. When somebody sees you doing good, they just want that so bad for themselves. And they mad they can't have it, so they going to tear you down. They going to bring you down. And, yeah. What was the question?
Loyalty. And you hit on it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
There is something to that, man. Have you found yourself being envious?
Yes.
How do you handle that? How do you check yourself? How do you check yourself?
I just say, man, like, I'm going to give y'all an example, man. I mess with Lil Cito. You know who Lil Cito is?
Never heard of Lil Cito.
All right, he a white rapper from Washington. But when he started first popping, I'm like, man, I'm mixed race, but I always get, oh, you white. And it's good. I'm fine with that now.
What are you?
My pops is black and my mom's white.
Embrace your whiteness.
I know. I do.
White power.
I do. Whoa. What you mean, bro? Don't get me canceled, bro. I can embrace it, but don't get me.
What kind of white? Irish white? German white?
No, my mom's actually, she's German white and Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yep.
All right.
Yeah, so she's a little Latin in there. So
Lil Chorito.
Yeah, I'm a little. Yeah.
No, hold on. What's his boy's name? Lil Cito?
Lil Cito.
Okay, so you're envious of Lil Cito.
Okay, yeah, I was for a while, man, because he's just this white boy with glasses. I got a lisp, you know what I'm saying? And he's popping on Thizzler, getting all these views and shit. I'm like, man, how am I not getting this? You know, I'm putting in the work. I'm trying to get on these Instagram lives. He not accepting me. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? But you got to just thinking like, how did he get to this point? You think he was envious and made it like that because all these people out here? No, he went on there. He wrote 1,000 verses. He went on these lives every week, and he rapped every week until people messed with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got it, and that's how I'm getting it.
Do you think you can go harder?
Yeah, for sure. Rap battle me, Lil Cito.
Would you want a rap battle?
Yeah, I do that every day on Thizzler Live, or every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Are these written battles?
Yeah, written.
So, do you know your opponent?
So on Tuesdays, if you get invited to the Bar Wars on Tuesday they do it on YouTube, and that's where you have to get a link sent to you, and then you join. That's your opponent. But when they do the Instagram lives, it's just like free for all. Anybody join right now, whoever joined up, that's who rapping.
So have you tapped in with Mike Masters?
Who's that?
Oh my gosh,
Mike Masters. Who's Mike Masters?
Mike Masters, MIC Masters Alliance.
Okay.
It's Utah's longest running battle rap league. They just had a huge rap battle event last night. 48 in the lake. Marv 1 was there. Lush was there. There a bunch of guys were there. And I don't know if familiar with Marv 1, but Marv 1's one of the most prolific rap battlers. He was in 8 Mile. He battled Eminem. Real prolific. But Mike Masters is simply that, a rap battle league where you'll get matched up with somebody. You'll have, a few weeks, a few months to prepare your bars. You can do a 1-rounder. You can do 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Some of them are a minute and a half, 3 minutes rounds. All of them are filmed. All of them are produced on YouTube. There's a pay-per-view on Caffeine, on the Caffeine app.
Okay.
It's real serious. And it's taking the battle rap culture, especially on Twitter and everything, it's taking it by storm. Utah is known now for having battle rappers.
Okay. All right. I'll have to tap in with them.
You're already doing it. You need to go on there. You need to show who you are and what you do.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And with you, here's the cool thing about you, Dino. You have authenticity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you are authentic, those bars hit different.
For sure.
That's why I'm saying, when I'm listening to your song, that struggle song hits so different for me because it's relatable. Mm-hmm. Anybody growing up, and I don't know if you grew up in poverty, but me growing up in poverty, I understand eating cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
We weren't eating Cheerios, though. We had
Frosted Flakes or something.
No, we didn't have a brand name. It was just it just said cereal.
Oh, yeah.
Not the damn bag.
Oh, the baggie, the big baggies of them. Yeah. No box.
No, yeah. This is a bag.
Yeah.
And all the sugar and dust is at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I think somebody like you go up and you really perform in a rap battle, you're going to be out of here, man. You're going to get the shine. You're going to get what you want. And then from there, you'll get other opportunities. You'll be able to battle out of state. They'll take you to Atlanta. They'll take you to California. They'll take you to Toronto. You know what I mean? So I highly suggest, and I'll link you to Mike Masters. It hurts my heart that you didn't know who Mike Masters was.
Damn, yeah. I wish I did.
Because there's so many. There's the pay-per-view, right, events, and those are the big joints where they bring people from out of state.
Yeah.
But then every month there's smaller, get your ranks up.
Local stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
Get your ranks up where you're gonna be battling other guys.
Yeah.
There's a guy from Ogden. His name's Spades. And Spades, he's originally from New York. I think he might be from Brooklyn. He moved out to Ogden, and he won Rookie of the Year last year. He's nice. There's a lot of guys that are just doing it right now, so I would love to see you on that stage.
Sure, yeah.
Plus, it's content, right?
Yeah.
Now you can repurpose that content. Now when Thizzler or whatever, when they're doing a promo on you, they can use that content for the promo too.
Yeah, for sure. I'll for sure tap in with them. Yeah, I'm always looking for more things to do out here with music.
Has Dino felt love? Because you talk about it a lot in your music, I feel, especially women.
I think. What song are you talking about specifically, so I get an idea? You thinking of anything specific or not?
Nothing specific. I'm just talking in general.
I don't think I've ever felt love before, man. I think that I missed out on a lot of my childhood love that I feel like I wasn't loved enough as a kid. So I was not saying not I didn't know my parents. I didn't know my mom. My mom was never there to, if I fell off my bike, come help me up and, you all right? I love you. You know what I'm saying? I never had that. So I don't know that I don't how to love. No, I don't think I've ever had nobody love me the way I felt love was supposed to be.
Does that change the way you move in relationships?
Yeah.
Do you think that's healthy?
No.
So how do you change that? Have you went to a therapist?
Yeah, like as a kid on some shit.
No, now as a grown man.
Nah.
Would you?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, it's an option. You know, I'm busy.
Never too busy for your mental health, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, mental health is a serious thing for sure. I don't think it's a problem for me right now. I wouldn't say that I'm out here
Well, I don't know.
getting my heart broke or breaking people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dino, you literally said, I don't know how to cope.
yeah. I don't have coping skills, I said. I'm not into doing drugs and I ain't got no coping skills.
But you smoke hella weed, he said.
Yep. That way.
So I think that we could always make the time. There's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, you're right.
There's literally phone services where you can call
them, yeah.
You know, this ain't an ad, but Talkspace.
Sponsored is. Man.
Yeah. But I think that would really help you, bro.
All right.
I think getting some things off your chest, talking to a professional, and just really just unleashing all that shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, man. And if you're my son, this is things I would want to talk to my son about because it can't be easy.
Yeah.
It can't be easy not being able to trust nobody, going through the trauma that you went through, having the trauma of the whole parent situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You've been through a lot. And then you throw on just daily life shit, trying to survive, pay bills in an economy that is fucked up.
Expensive, yeah.
Are you a father?
Nah, I'm not even old enough to get a beer.
Oh, well, you just told your age. I low key when you took a drink of that water, I expected it to come out.
Yo, tell me why. Tell me why everybody say, is there a hole in your mouth? Nah, it didn't even reach my mouth. It popped out right there behind my jaw. I'm lucky I didn't make my mouth, man.
You lose any teeth?
Nah. Everybody thinks I don't have no teeth, man. I have teeth, man. They're there. I just don't. My lips don't work though. I'll tell you that. When I got shot, messed with my lips.
Is it numb?
Yeah.
So you can't feel this?
I can feel it, but it's super unsensitive, and I can't move it as well as I used to be able to. Like I used to smile real good, real nice and big. Now it's all just my lips just don't work very well.
I can't feel my right foot. I had back surgery. And when I woke up, I had to learn how to walk again. Really? It's crazy. I had my second child, and he was learning to walk at the same time I was learning to walk.
Wow. Yeah. So y'all learned to walk together.
Yep.
Y'all learned to walk together. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. It was there. I mean, there's beauty in trauma. You mentioned it, right? You felt the most peace you've ever felt in your life when you got shot. Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
It is. It is crazy. It is crazy. What comes with bad is always good. You know, I was always told that.
Is that why you wear the 7?
777 is a lucky number, but I don't know. This was merch somebody gave to me to promote. So go get y'all hoodies from 777.
There you go.
There you go.
So, are you single?
I am. Yep, I'm single for sure.
Never had a baby scare?
No, not that I can think of.
How do you think Dino would be as a father?
Oh, I'd be a great father, man. I'd be a great father for sure. I think I'm just the type of person that I want to give everything to the people that I love, you know? Like, cause I feel like people always, me growing up, I feel like people always seen me as just a person, another person. I was never somebody's like close friend. I was never somebody's best friend. I was never somebody someone wanted to spoil. I was never somebody, you know what I mean? It was always just, I felt like I was always just there. I was always just around. So now that I have a name for myself, I'm not used to that, but I like giving my brother some clout. You know what I mean? I like my brother CJ. He'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll go on live. I let him run the live. You know what I'm saying? I just like to give to people. My mom, I love to just give. So if I have a kid, I know he'll be spoiled as hell. So that's why I think I'd be a great dad.
Where'd the name Dino come from?
Dino's my middle name.
Really?
Yep, my grandpa's name. Yep.
See, I was joking about the Flintstone thing, but Grandpa maybe grew up on the
Flintstone. Name, yeah. It's an old name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then keep shit player.
Keep shit player.
And at what point did you want to keep shit player?
Once I seen all you lummy ass dudes out here, man, not keeping nothing P, man, I'm like, maybe that's toxic. The toxic in me, man. But y'all is not player. Y'all is boyfriend pimping. Yeah.
What's boyfriend pimping?
That mean like he acting like he got it like that from the females, but that's really his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Bro, that's your girlfriend. Don't act like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she paying you and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? That's your boyfriend. That's your girlfriend.
Who's the guy that punched the girl in the face?
When was that?
In your song, you said you claim to be gangster, but you punched her in the face.
Oh man, I ain't gonna give him no clout, but just know, man, that's some not P shit either, man. Especially not how it went down. But you know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't act gangster and then hit your girlfriend out in public, man.
Do you follow MMA?
Yeah, I love MMA, man.
You should have came to the fights last night, man.
Bonneville?
Yeah.
Is it just like regular boxing matches, like pickup on some shit?
They started off
Or
with
is it a
two
league?
Well, it's a whole
tournament.
It's a whole league. It's called Fierce Fighting Championship.
Okay.
So they're literally. So you think we follow basketball, right?
Yeah.
So the Jazz have the Stars, their G League team. So the UFC Fierce Fighting Championship would be right underneath the UFC.
Okay.
So Fierce Fighting Championship, these guys are looking to build their record up to go to the UFC.
It's the FFC.
Yep, exactly. Okay. So they they had last night they had 2 kickboxing matches, and those were amateur, and then they had 4 amateur and then 5 other amateur and then 2 pro fights. Okay. And man, it's something special, man. It's really cool. Yeah. And I'm thinking about somebody like you. You're talking about people shooting instead of fighting. I'm wondering, like, would you get down in the cage? Would you train?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, people, bro. Tell me why. Like just yesterday, bro, somebody posted on their story talking about tagging me, saying I'll put money on a fight, bro. People just trying to get clout off that shit. So yeah, I would do that. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't box nobody unless they got a name for themselves, because I'm trying to get paid for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta get fights to get them. Like you have to.
I'm talking about like another rapper though.
Oh,
I'm talking about some
celebrity boxing type thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder who I'd have you fight. You're pretty tall. How tall are you? About
6'3". Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, 6'3", 210 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So
210. So you'll probably fight at like 180.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you probably drop a good 30 pounds. Yeah, you got the reach. Get some training, man. Yeah, you young. Yeah, this could be a whole career for you, and then you can use your music or your fights to promote your music, and you walk out to your own song
on some shit. Yeah,
in an arena
type shit. Yeah, maybe.
Can't feel your face already.
Yeah, so. I can't. Yeah, if they hit me hey, that's one thing I had to quit football though. They said that it's because I had too much trauma to my head.
Really?
Yeah.
They wouldn't pass you on a medical clearance. So they might not even clear you for MMA then.
Yeah, maybe not.
You get shot in the face. Fuck, that happens.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
How were you as a student athlete?
I was good, man. I mean, I was always suspended from school, but besides that, everything was good, bro.
Such a badass, man.
No, I don't know, man. I got in fights a lot.
Over dumb shit, too,
dumb shit, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But my grades were cool. You know, I was good athlete.
Did you end up graduating?
In the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, get your GED, man. Get that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
Yeah, I'm in the process of it, yeah.
Not to preach.
But, I got you.
What was your favorite sport to play?
Football, for sure, and baseball.
What were you, a DN?
Yeah, tight end.
Tight end?
Yeah, tight end and defensive tackle, and DN sometimes, though.
Did you ever get to varsity?
Yeah, I played varsity in 9th grade, started varsity in 9th grade, and then I got shot. So.
What at Cottonwood?
Nah, I was up in Ogden, but I was going to Utah Military Academy in 9th grade in Riverdale, and they didn't have no football team, so I kind of got to choose what school I wanted to play for, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to Fremont High School because they have a good football team and a good football program. So I was like, bet I'm over here playing football, and then boom, I get shot, and I was like, everything's ruined. 9th grade, it was crazy.
Did you at least got to play something?
No, yeah, 7-on-7 and stuff like that throughout the summer. But I didn't get to put the pads on.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Yep.
Did your team do anything for you? Were they like prayers?
Yeah.
Dino?
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, some of them, you know what I'm saying, came to the hospital or whatever, you know. Some of them, you know, when I showed up for the practice, after I got shot, I couldn't play or nothing, but I would go with my hat on and stand there, you know, stand with the coaches and watch them practice until I was going to be healed, and then I ended up leaving to Salt Lake. So, but.
Damn, remind me of Gridiron Gang.
Yeah.
One homeboy. Have you ever seen that movie?
Gridiron Gang?
You never seen that?
I don't think so. I'm thinking of a different movie.
Gridiron Gang with DreRawka and Exhibit. It's a true story about a school in, I think it's in Stockton, California.
Okay.
Where
shout out Stockton, hella homies over there.
It's like for troubled kids in detention, like the detention.
Oh
center.
yeah, the Wyatt. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the troubled kids go there. They play football and whatnot. Kind of like your story. Homeboy got shot, came and played football, ended up changing his life or whatnot.
Yeah,
your story a little
like
different.
That. Yeah, a little different, a little backwards. Yeah.
Did you?
Sorry, I got shot and it changed my life for the worse. Now I'm starting.
You ain't ever doing another podcast like this, man. So shit.
I'm dead. Oh.
Did you ever do some time?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, all detention, all youth time.
How was that?
I did time in Decker.
What year were you in Decker? My nephew was in there.
2021, 22.
Oh, no, my nephew was already at the state pen by then. Yeah, he was already out by then. How was that? What was that experience like?
Regular, you know.
Well, it's not regular if it's your first time.
My first time, I've been booked and let out the same day. Like, it wasn't my first time going.
Oh, okay.
But like my first time doing time, like sitting for a minute, for sure. It was tricky though. Like, I wanted to leave. Every day you want to leave. It's the little things that you miss. Like, not being able to just get up and go and open your fridge and look in there. No, you ain't got no food in there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that sucks. Doing time ain't that bad. That's just the only thing, is not being able to just do the things that you would regularly be able to do.
Did you meet any friends in there?
Nah.
Is it possible to have friends in there?
Nah, I don't think you should make friends in there.
Why?
Unless you already knew them from the outs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just
don't make friends in there. Yeah, people in there are in there people in there ain't in their right state of mind. They could fuck with you in there, and then on the outs trying to set you up on some, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're in there, all of y'all are going through it. All of y'all don't want to be there. So, of course, you're going to talk to each other while you in there. But that don't mean that they going to be your homie when you get out. So, how do you make sure you don't go to the big house? How do you make sure that you ain't gonna be going away for a long time and throw all this music shit away? That's why I'm trying to get rich and famous now, bruh. So I don't gotta worry about it, man. That's why I'm just trying to get up out of here, man. Live the good life right now. So I ain't even gotta do all that. I ain't even gotta worry about all that, you know. So what more do you want with this music shit? And how are you gonna get it? Oh, I'm already getting it, man. I want some major features coming soon. I do want to sign eventually, I think, but they got to be talking about the right numbers. But I want to be able to build like millions of streams independently and organically. I want to get paid for the streams by myself first before I sign to anything, but I do eventually want to sign. Do you understand the business side of that? Do you understand how the streams work? Do you understand how to control your algorithm and everything like that? Yeah, I'm learning more every day, more and more every day for sure. But yeah, I know a lot of, you know. So. Yeah, I think that's important. I don't know shit about it. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I got great clips, and why do I only got 400? They're like, Dre, you're posting too much. Well, if I don't post enough, then people ain't gonna see me. Yeah. They're like, you gotta post once a day. I'm like, I got too much content for once a day. I agree. Once a day is a good like amount to be posting. If you got the content, I don't have that enough content to post 3-4 times a day. I could, but I'm busy. I do a lot of things, you know. So what I do is I'll make a song. I probably make 5 songs every 2 weeks. Let's say that 5 songs in 2 weeks, 3 to 2 songs a week. And I'd say only one of those songs will I actually promote, and then the other songs it'll save, and I'll save it for a feature or for an album or something, you know. And then one of those songs I'll promote 8 different times for the next week. I'll post a snippet of me rapping it. I'll go on live and rap it, and then I'll post a snippet of just the audio on my story. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You can promote the same thing multiple times, but I say promote one thing once a day. You know, because then it grabs people's attention more.
Have you tried singing?
Yeah, well, auto-tune, that shit good. But
I feel like you would have a good singing voice.
yeah, I've tried some singing.
You want to try it right now?
Yeah, do it. Let's do it, bro. You got auto-tune? Come on, turn it on right here. One of these is it, right?
So, have you done covers? Like a new record, like what's it? The Future and fucking Metro Boomin and fucking Kendrick joint. This joint just dropped. Have you ever you think about throwing a verse on that?
Oh, like them challenges?
Yeah, not even like a challenge. Just like if something's popping, you throw a verse on it.
That's legal. You
I
can
don't
do
know,
that.
is it?
I don't think so.
Oh no,
I think because you have to. I think you have to lease a beat or have rights to the beat. If like I remember that Boss Man D-Lo song that was going though, like that one where it was like, the biggest or whatever. Boss Man D-Lo. I don't know. It was all on TikTok.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, but people started redoing that one, but I think that was because it was a free beat. But I think you do have to have rights to the beat. But I don't know. Unless you give them all credit, I think maybe you'll be fine. Like if you say this just a cover, this all credit to these artists, you know, maybe you should be fine.
Do you work with a specific producer? Or you work?
I try to. I try to, but I'm open to working with a lot of different people. I've worked with probably all the producers out here. I'm engineers anyway, but producers like who makes my beats. Yeah, I try to,
because I feel like your beat selection is kind of similar.
Yeah,
but so that's why I'm like, I wonder.
I have a certain people that I go to, like Wooski 2K, Hombre Damn. Wave Lee from Ogden just sent me a beat. That's the beat you heard on the Struggle Reel. Fire beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The way he starts that shit off is crazy.
Yeah.
Hard.
That beat is crazy, yeah. That that shit hard for sure. So I try and stay on the same type of sound, but I like to work with different people, but I try and keep it the same.
I would like to see you get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I would like to see you get uncomfortable.
Get on a tricky beat.
Yeah, something different. You know, something different.
I'm working on a 5-song EP right now with Bay Area legend D-Lo. I don't know if you know who D-Lo is. I'm working on a 5-song EP with him. He sent me some yesterday. I'm listening to it. I'm like, dang, I don't even know if I can rap on this beat, but I got to get out of my comfort zone. Yeah. So we going to do it, you know?
Change up the flow. You know what I mean? Switch some things up. Use your cadence. You know what I mean? The way you say a word, you know, the cool thing is that your voice is an instrument. Yeah, it is. The way you carry your, you know, whatever the draw is, whatever, you use it. Use your instrument. Use it different ways. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're a talented dude, man. I love to see where you are, and I'm excited to see where you're going. I hope that you don't throw your life away, bro, because you have a great opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Man, I want to jump into a segment called Questions.
All right.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is Host Beefy.
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
Exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
Hey, yo, you're probably listening to the Unrestricted Podcast with DreRawka.
We are?
No, they are.
Yeah, oh, right.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the real Ruby. You can catch me and Fonzie and the
G Daddy Funk on Lake Talk 801 Podcast. Yeah, but I think you have to come in more smoother, more funnier. Like, yeah, they could catch us on the Lake Talk 801 Podcast.
Yeah, y'all can catch us on the Lake Talk 801.
Yeah, and be like, and yeah, man, hey, and they could catch people like me, the real Ruby, and people like you, Fonzie, and people like him, G Daddy Funk,
wow,
on
that's
the
a
Lake
lot
Talk
of people.
801. Who cares?
What did he say?
Huh?
I didn't hear him.
I don't know, but
Why-
this probably should be the ad.
Are these on?
Catch a new episode every Monday on all streaming platforms. The Lake Talk 801. Tune in
Questions is
now.
powered by the good folks over at A Bar Named Sue. You can catch live events, music, and of course UFC pay-per-views. A Bar Named Sue, 3970 South Highland Drive and 8136 South State Street. Find out more at abarnamedSue.com. Now, first question comes through from Stacy in West Valley City. You can go back in time and tell 13-year-old you anything. What would it be?
13-year-old me, anything in the world. Man, I'm going to tell you. Focus on money, man. Quit trying to be cool and fit in with everybody. Focus on building a career for yourself. Focus on buying a car. Focus on saving money. Focus on shit like that. Not vaping in the bathroom and catching fades in the bathrooms and being bad, you know? That's what I would have told him. Because I think I would have listened to myself. I wasn't listening to nobody else, but I probably would have listened to myself if I could tell myself that.
How many fades you lose in the bathroom?
0 undefeated in the bathrooms. No cap.
I'm gonna call Cap. I'm gonna call Cap on him.
No cap.
If you defeated Dino in the bathroom, drop a comment.
Hey, there's one locker room fight. That's it. But the bathroom, bro, I'm undefeated, bro.
Was this Fremont?
Nah. Shoot, it was in junior high. What school was that? Rocky Mountain Junior High. Yeah.
You didn't catch no fades at Conwood, huh?
At Conway, yeah, I did.
You lost all of them, huh?
Hell no, I put built to ass over there. Oh God, Conway's soft, bro.
Hell no, we ain't soft. Don't do that.
I'm just playing. I mess with my Conwoods, man. Conwoodies.
All right. Word. All right. I was at my son. He's never been into a high school gym, and last night was his first time at Bonneville's gym.
Oh yeah, that's a big gym too.
Hell yeah. I was like, this ain't normal. Like, this is a nice ass gym. This ain't regular. Not all schools look like this.
Cottonwoods is tragic. I ain't gonna lie. Cottonwoods gym is horrible.
When I was there, man, that floor was garbage.
Oh, trash. Yeah.
The only thing that was good about that school, as far as like facility, was the theater. It has one of the biggest. Yeah, probably the time I was there was the biggest theater
It's big.
for a high school.
It's big.
Huge. All right. I would tell myself appreciate Kobe. Appreciate Kobe.
Yeah, cause yeah.
I didn't appreciate him when I was young.
Really?
I had
you thought
a
he was
lot of
trash?
Not even. I knew he was good. That's why I didn't like him.
That's why you don't like. You envied him.
I envied him. I had that envy in my heart.
Who was your favorite player?
Ever? Tracy
At the
McGrady.
time.
At the Tracy McGrady.
Oh yeah, they played T-Mac.
Yeah, I was. T-Mac was my favorite. Unfortunately, he didn't get a chip. But that's kind of synonymous.
No, that's why you were mad.
Man, I was envious.
That's why you were mad. Kobe was getting these chips and
Getting
T-Mac wasn't, man.
Winning chips without Shaq.
Yeah.
Proving people wrong and shit.
Yeah.
Man, how dare you, Kobe? Rest in peace to the GOAT.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question, Stacy. Appreciate that. All right.
Appreciate you, Stacy.
Jack in Brooklyn. Do you have any spring break plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna be keeping shit player the whole time.
Shirt on or shirt off?
Man, depends on where I'm at. I'm gonna try and go to Cali, bro, and get some music videos in. That's what I'm gonna try and go to the Bay Area.
I was gonna say, what's keeping you from moving? I mean, travel, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Get out, travel,
Right, bro.
go.
I think financially, I need to be more stable. And I need to finish school, and then that's when I'll be able to open up my eyes to moving. You know,
Absolutely. I don't think you have to move necessarily, but
at least get out.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm going to.
we're in the perfect place to get around. Like, you're 13 hours from Phoenix. You're 13 hours from San Diego, LA.
Sacramento.
You know what I mean? You're 6 hours from Vegas.
Yep.
You know what
I need to go to Vegas too.
We're 8 hours away from Denver.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're in a really good spot.
We're like dead in the middle of the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Even
perfect.
from Texas, too. You go out to Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go out there.
Yeah.
Meet some people, shake some hands.
For sure. Yeah.
Catch a flight. Like you said, man, Fizzler, it ain't nothing to catch a flight.
Uh-huh.
All right. Spring break plans for me is my son is interested in boxing. So actually Monday we're going to go to a boxing match or a boxing class. So probably stay consistent on that. See how he likes it. And
How old's your son?
He's 10.
10 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And he most interested in boxing. That's his sport that he's interested in.
He's most interested in wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah. But
I wrestled too. I wrestled as a kid. I wrestled for Copper Hills and then that was it.
Damn, you did go to a lot of schools.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're a big WWE family. We love wrestling. I grew up on wrestling. And so my son was over the last 2 years, he's fell in love with WWE. And I told him, I was like, if you want to get there, like you have to start off at the basics, which is wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Greco style, you know, you got to get into this thing. And so he was like, yeah, I want to do that. And then he sees guys like Kent Mafaleo, which is he's the #1 heavyweight in Utah. He sees him fight. He sees other guys like Zeke Latu and Joe Haro. He sees these guys that are local but that are putting on a show with their hands. They're strikers.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to learn how to do that. Like it starts with boxing, And then he watches movies like Creed and Rocky and
that'll get you going.
Oh, man.
That'll make you wanna. I ain't gonna lie. I was in that movie theater like.
So yeah, that's spring break for us, man. Just experimenting on things.
That's what's up.
All right, thank you, Jack. Appreciate that.
Jack.
Bobby Smoke in Brick City.
Bobby Smoke. Wait, what? Brick
Bobby-
City. Where that at?
Jersey.
Oh, okay.
When you bring a cast, when are you bringing a cast to your platform? I'm interested.
Cast.
I've tried casting podcasts.
It don't work a lot, huh? It don't work that good.
I think you can relate to this. It's hard to trust other people and understand that other people are going to be as invested as you are.
Yep, and they're going to show up like you. Are they going to show up like you, or are they going to half-ass it?
Yeah.
You know?
Or are they going to just sit across from me and just talk and not expect to try to learn Photoshop, try to learn Premiere, try to, get out and get interviews or
the edits.
Exactly.
Editing is probably what you do the most, huh?
And that's where I find the most creative. This part is awesome. I've been doing this forever.
Yeah, this is easy. This is the easy part.
Learning how to edit and honestly stick out,
in editing, making it clean.
Exactly. Like these are the things where that's the exciting part for me,
Yeah.
Once you learn that, bro, for you as an artist, what do you need to fucking start a project and finish a project? Figure out everything in between and learn that shit yourself. You're not going to have any hiccups along the way. That was my mindset doing this.
Yeah.
I can't wait for a guy to do my thumbnails. I can't wait for a guy to do my clips. I can't wait for an audio guy to get my levels right.
Yeah.
I learned all that shit when they locked us down for the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. That's a good time to learn stuff. You wasn't doing shit else.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for you, it's like if you can learn how to, do your own cover art, engineer your own shit. Cover art. Do all that.
Yep.
It won't hold you back from releasing shit.
For sure.
It's one of my biggest problems with people is when they work on something but we don't see work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like throw the shit out, man. We want a catalog.
Yeah. For sure. But also it's not a bad thing to pay for work either.
True, if you can afford it.
If you can afford it. If you can't afford a music video or you don't have the stuff to make a music video, but maybe you can afford a motion picture. You know what I mean? Like that's $60 they'll make, you know what I'm saying? It's dang near a music video. It just repeats over and over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different options. But I would say the best option is to learn it all yourself. Learn it all yourself, get it all yourself, do it all yourself. I try and do everything myself, but I do pay for studio time and I do pay for music videos just because I want it to be professional.
Absolutely.
Yep.
What studio you go to?
Shout out Juju. I be going to Creative Chamber. I be going to hella different people, man. Waverly and Ogden. I was over there. I mess with a lot of different producers, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Or engineers, I should say.
Yeah. All right, Bobby, I appreciate that question. Now, this is a reoccurring question on the podcast is, can you love unconditionally?
Like can I or like can anybody?
Well, this is a question specifically for you.
Specifically for me.
Can Dino love unconditionally? Or is there a condition for your love?
There's a condition for my love. I ain't gonna lie. I can't just like if I'm not getting nothing from it, I can't just love unconditionally, man.
I think this question is beautiful because I think it makes you question your definition of love.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been loved unconditionally.
You don't think you have been loved unconditionally?
And I don't think I've ever witnessed somebody be loved unconditionally. You know? Loved unconditionally would mean no matter what, I got you and I'm not going to argue with you about this. We're not going to fight about this. We're happy. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that in no relationship in my entire life. Never. I don't think that happens. I think everybody going to fight. There's going to be an argument about, I told you to do the dishes when I come home. Man, what the hell? What? It's always going to be something, you know? Always going to be something. I don't think no two humans can be close enough to where they can just never get annoyed by each other. Have you ever seen that?
I've had, it's a little different, right? Because, and if you're thinking like a romantic relationship, I definitely have conditions. That means we're monogamous. It's only me and you. You know what I mean? And
if you broke, it's a no-go.
Oh, I can't wait for you to find that love. Yeah. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
It's probably gonna be my kid. It's probably gonna be my kid that I love unconditionally because I think that's possible. I think you could love your kid unconditionally.
What if your kid does something so heinous? Think about the worst thing that you could think about, and your kid does it. Yeah. Can you still love your kid?
You can still love them. I think you can still find love for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you made them. You know what I mean? Like, that's you. That's a part of you walking around this planet. Just because they did that, I don't think that you could just throw them away. You know what I mean? Like, that's damn near you. That's a piece of you. I would try and get help for them before I just let them go. And if they don't want to accept the help, there's got to be a different option. You know what I'm saying? I'll try every liable option I could, and if nothing works, then so be it.
How are you and your grandparents now?
Good. I call them my parents still.
Yeah, your parents.
I got 2 sets of parents.
How often do you see your parents?
I was just over there. I was just up in Ogden this weekend. Yeah, last week, just this last week too. Yeah.
What's grandma cook?
She has MS, so my dad's the cook.
Okay. What's he get down on?
Ooh, he makes the best breakfast pizza you will ever have, I promise. It's like this big, and it's just like, it's like biscuits and gravy, and then it's just egg, sausage. Oh, it's so good, man.
It made my mouth water just now.
And it's like, you could pick it up in the slice like this big. You just eat
that
thing.
Man.
It's so good.
He put it in the oven?
Yeah.
You need to get him a brick oven.
Yeah.
Like one of those ones that you know.
Yeah. He uses it. Well, he makes the crust with you know them rolls that are like
the crescent rolls?
Yeah, the crescent rolls.
Yeah.
He just lays them flat on there. Yeah, it's
Okay.
good. It's good. They're all
Sound
flaky.
fire.
They're all flaky and sweet. It's
Hell
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep.
All right, man, let's jump into this last segment called P or Not P.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Key shit P.
I'm a player, man. I'm a pimp, and I don't have to deal with you. Got your shirt on backwards. Player. Players, fuck up.
P or not P? That is the question.
P or Not P does not have a sponsor, so if you want to sponsor P or Not P, make sure you reach out to me. Taking a different date to the same spot every time.
That is not P. That is not P, brother. Because what if you get caught slipping over there? Because you just showed somebody a nice spot. That bitch gonna take somebody there now. The last bitch. So now you finna have this, and then she gonna walk in with, and then what you gonna do? That's not P. It's not P.
All
and then what if you done with this bitch? She know the last one, and then they're like, yeah, guess where he took me? He took me there too. You're not special. Now you just ruin a friendship over that shit, man.
Have you ever not kept it P?
Yeah. Yeah, I think when I was like 2. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah. I have before, man. I've been in a position where one time I've been in a position where I felt played by a female, man. Where I felt like, man, I can't believe she would do that. I feel played. I feel like she the P in this situation. You know what I mean? I felt like that one time. And then after that, can't see no emotions from me.
She made you have a cold heart.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, Samantha.
Something like that.
What's your type? Do you have a type?
Yeah.
Blonde hair?
Yeah, no, she gotta have a big old bag and a big old butt. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm just playing. I just really like if you pretty. If you really got a pretty face and you got you know what I'm saying, and you got the body to back it up, you can be with me. You can sit with me at my table. You know what I'm saying? We could conversate. You know what I'm saying?
Are you looking for skinny thick or thick?
Oh, I like it dummy thick. I like thick legs, thick. I like a little stomach on her too. I ain't gonna lie, but not like too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
Yeah.
You know how I go. Yeah, for sure. I like him thick, bruh.
All right.
I'll take a little petite though. I'll take something a little small.
Race doesn't matter?
Race don't matter. As long as you're pretty, man, and they gotta have a good heart. I hate females out here that don't do nothing with their life, or like it feels like they have no like they're not interested in nothing. You know? You ever been with somebody that's just so boring? Like they just want to talk about they have nothing to talk about. Yeah, it feels like they just want to talk about what you're talking about. Yeah. And it's like, I've already talked enough. I want to hear something from you, but they don't have nothing to say because they've never left their state. Yeah. They worked the same job for the last 5 years.
They don't know that the world's huge.
Yep.
And they can be whatever they want.
And they don't know nothing about like what's going on in the world. That's what I don't like. Like at least like do your research on what's going on with the world or something. Like have something that you could talk about for hours. I think everyone should have something that they could talk about for hours.
When you say Young Credo or whatever from Washington,
Lil Cito.
Lil Cito. At least know Lil Cito.
Yeah, at least know who Lil Cito is, man.
All right, tattooing a spouse on you. Tattooing a spouse on you.
Tattooing?
Yeah.
That is not P at all. If you a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not P at all. Hell no.
No?
Is she giving you $1 million?
Oh my gosh, this guy with the money.
If she got $1 million for me, I might tattoo her lips on my neck.
That trend was so cringe. That was a tringy ass cringe. They always added them behind the ear.
Yeah. Or like right here. Wherever we can see it.
When you gonna blast your face?
No.
You're not?
No face tattoos for me.
You're not gonna do it?
Nope.
Not yet?
Nope.
You gotta wait till you get the bag or what?
Yeah, something like that. Or where there's no way I'll be working another 9 to 5.
There you go. All right. Wearing the same drawers 2 days in a row. He got them on right now. He has the Saturday draws on right now.
If they're Hanes, not P. If there's some PSDs or something and you ain't do much, man, throw them bitches on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't no big deal, man.
All right.
If you ain't doing too much, if you went to the gym though on some shit, like you better switch them shits out for sure.
Dog, you're 6'3". You better change your underwear.
Regardless, he said regardless of what you doing, you better change them joints.
Oh man. All right.
Ooh, what if you on the road though, man?
Hey,
what if you
flip them inside out at least?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I agree with that. I've done that. I have, bro. I've had to flip them inside out on an airplane before, bro.
All right. Going to the steakhouse, but don't order steak.
That's all right. I mean, as long as the food's still good. I mean, well, what'd you go to a steakhouse for though? You know what I mean?
So is it player?
It's whatever. It ain't no. It could be either or, man.
Well, I guess you can go to a steakhouse and order like a nice lobster or something.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why you went there.
Facts.
You know, you could have just went to Mr. and Miss Crab in Taylorism.
You could tell he's young. He said Mr. and Mr. Crab. Using a friend's Costco card instead of buying a membership.
Oh, that's P as hell. Hell yeah. That's smart.
They're cracking down on it. You can't even go to the food court no more.
Really?
Yeah, they're cracking down on it.
I ain't gonna lie. It might be better to just buy yourself something.
All right, going to the sports game but not wearing the team apparel.
As long as you look fly, bro, that's P, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As long as you look good, though. As long as you got some drip on.
All right,
I ain't gonna lie.
Using your spouse's toothbrush.
That is not P. What the hell? That is pathetic. I ain't gonna lie. What the hell? You better go get yourself some.
There's sometimes, man, you have to sacrifice.
Use your finger, bro. Like, you ever had to do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I've absolutely.
Camping.
Yep. All right, eloping in Vegas.
What the hell is eloping?
So you don't have a traditional wedding. You just go to Vegas and you just go to the little chapel and.
Nah, you
Elvis
getting married.
married
That's
you?
not P, bro. Getting married ain't P. I ain't gonna lie. Unless it's for like, in my opinion, I don't see what the point of marriage is because you're just signing you signing your lives together is what it is. You're becoming one thing. But I'm an independent person. I like to have my space. I like we could live together. We could sleep together every night. But why does everything have to be in both of our names? Why does everything have to be signed together? I want to be able to have things on my own. Like I believe in forever relationships. You know what I'm saying? I'm not more of that type of guy.
But not
if you
legally
want a
married.
ring, I'll buy you a fat ass ring. But why we got to go and put our names on all these papers and stuff? We can still have kids. We can still do all this stuff without getting married.
But why not?
I think the only reason I will ever get married is if it's a business opportunity. If I'm getting married and we're signing together for something, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna make us both a lot of money, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But what's the point? Like what's the point of getting your name on paper?
I think it's a tradition that has always been for the government, right, to be in your business.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it as why not too.
Mm-hmm.
If this is your forever, if this is what you're gonna build your life on, then at the end of the day they're gonna get what they get anyway, unless you do like a prenup or something, But I don't know. I think the whole marriage thing it doesn't really matter if the paper says it as long as you're committed in your relationship.
For sure. That's what it is.
All right. Last question here. Owning a bird.
If it's a parrot, that's P, I guess.
I want an owl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think an owl would be cool, but I think they're annoying.
They don't do nothing.
Ooh.
They don't hoo like that.
Yeah, they do, bro. Have you ever been to Eagle Mountain?
Nah. Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah, my sister lived out there. She just moved out there, and she said that shit gets so annoying, man. She said that there's just an owl outside her window, just hoo every morning, and she just like wants to kill it. And it's like that's illegal. You can't kill it.
Nope. Eagle Mountain. I've been out there a few times. Never seen one eagle.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, never seen an eagle out there. I see falcons. I seen no eagles.
I think I seen a bald eagle flying over there.
You a damn lie. Cat.
Nah. It might have been a hawk. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a hawk.
Whatever.
They got hawks all day, but there ain't no eagles.
What's the eagle look like? It's white head with the brown body.
That's a bald eagle.
Yes,
yeah.
I seen the eagle over there, man.
Massive.
Yeah.
Wingspan 12 feet.
Yeah. Hey, my mom ran into one. My mom hit one and killed one, and it landed on her windshield, cracked her whole windshield.
Allegedly, because that's a federal offense to kill a bald eagle.
Oh no, the police know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we called them. We're like, don't take us to jail.
You know what the people are gonna say now? This street rapper called the police twice.
I'm just out here telling on myself too, man.
Yeah, your life is saved, brother. Dino, man, I really appreciate you coming through, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Your time is this is something that we can't get back, so I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
I think your story's tremendous. You have a great talent. I say this all the time, man. As much as I do this, a lot of this podcast relies on the person across from me.
Yeah.
You give a great interview, man. You got personality.
Thank you.
You got a great talent in your music. I wish you the best, and I hope you keep going.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Where can we find your music? Anything coming
all
up?
Platforms. Yeah, all platforms. KSP Dino. That's KSP Dino. You know what I'm saying? Apple Music, YouTube, everything. I got an EP that I'm working on with Bay Area legend D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of features coming. I'm working on a whole bunch of music right now. I just dropped a single. I took it down, but it's gonna be back up soon. Struggle Real is gonna be back up soon. Okay, and that's it.
You didn't take it down.
It's probably out right now still, but it should be taken down. It'll be taken down momentarily until we can get it mixed and mastered, and then it'll be right back out.
Okay.
Just the quality was a little off.
It was, but I think it goes along with the story.
Yeah.
The story's gritty.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's what I felt. I felt like this was a gritty song. Make the next one perfect.
Yeah.
But hey, I get it.
Yeah.
You're creative. You want that shit to be polished.
Yeah.
Do we got a video for this?
You might see a video for it. I'm trying to shoot a video in the Ogden Mountains, man. You ever been up there to them by Weber State?
No, my father-in-law wants to take me up there.
Yeah.
He has like the side-by-sides and everything.
Yeah, up there. It's beautiful up there, man. There's like, I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, but I was like standing on a rock in the mountains, like rapping something, and like that's where I was at. It's beautiful out there, right by
You
Weber
wearing a white
State.
tee?
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty up there, man. I'm trying to shoot.
Who shot
visual
that?
out there. In the mountain?
Yeah, who was holding the phone?
Just my brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
on a hike.
he's like, you can't trust nobody. I was like, well, then who's holding the camera?
He like, hey man, nah, I trust my brother though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So new music's coming.
Yep.
Possibly new visuals.
Yep.
Did we
For
cover
sure.
everything? Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Nah, I think that's it, man. I appreciate it for having me.
Well, we'll have to have you back, man.
Yeah.
If you're interested.
Of course.
Mike Masters, man. I'm gonna see you battle.
Yeah, send me them. Send me
Okay.
that shit. Yeah. Let's
All
get
right.
that. All right, man.
Make sure you follow at DreRawka, DreRawka. Drop me a comment, drop a like, share this content. Let me know what you think about Dino. Was he a good interview? Did he suck?
Hey, don't say that though, because I'll get on your ass in the comments. Don't think I won't.
Oh man, the comments are great. Yeah, man. I hope y'all have the day you deserve. Protect your light. We out.
Yep.
Peace. Yeah, I was over. I did the fights last night.
Oh
At,
yeah.
At Bonneville High.
Okay, yeah. They got that big old flag in there.
Yeah,
I played there. I played basketball there before.
You who?
Yeah, in high school. Yeah.
How were you?
I played all the sports, bro. I was good at all the sports, but I think basketball was probably my worst sport that I did play.
But were you good though?
Yeah, I was good. I played the three
So-
positions.
So
3-2.
even at your worst, you were good.
Yeah, for sure. I was still starting and stuff at every school I went to.